I was born in St. John's, Newfoundland in 1974. St. John's is the oldest city in North America, a vital port city shaped by the Atlantic. Newfoundland is older than Confederation, once a dominion governed from Westminster. That history shaped us as a people. We hold ourselves differently, and our traditions are quite distinct within Canada. It was the last province to join Canada in 1949, and while I think being Canadian matters, being a Newfoundlander runs deeper. It always has. This is a place formed by wind, salt water, fishing, hunting, and endurance. Those of us who left, often out of necessity, sometimes with no choice, always keep a part of that spirit with us, and we let it show wherever we are in the world. I identify as a Newfoundlander Canadian. This place shaped me. It knit me, as we say. I left in January of 1979. I grew up elsewhere, raised inside different rules, different accents, different ideas of who I was supposed to be. Over time, the way I spoke changed. So did the way I thought about where I came from. For a while, my Newfoundland identity was complicated, loaded, heavy. Something I was asked to be proud of, but not too loudly. Something that was joked about, softened, sometimes corrected. But identity doesn't disappear just because it's buried. It waits. My father, the father I briefly grew up with, stayed despite being from India. He loved this place, and he never let me forget where I was from. Others in my family did the same, quietly, steadily, like landmarks you don't notice until you need them. As I got older, I began to see my people differently, not through pain and stereotypes, but through a lens of resilience, through fishermen, builders, artists, scholars. People who worked hard in a hard place and kept their humor anyway. I saw the Newfoundland tricolor, a symbol of the island, a symbol of belonging, an identity for many, a symbol of peace and community, a reminder of a distinct culture that survived massive change economically, politically, and socially. That strength is mine too. I came back to St. John's 4 times over the years. Each visit brought me closer, but I still felt like I was circling something I didn't quite know how to claim. Food helped, music helped, memory helped. Belonging needed time. Now it's 2026. I've come home again via Gander, and this time something is different. My world has shifted and changed. The heaviness is lighter. Pain has been replaced with pride. One of my sisters lives here with her family. Our brother is coming home with me. Somewhere along the way, permission arrived, not from anyone else, but from within. I'm not returning to reclaim what I lost. I'm returning to own what was always mine. Newfoundland isn't just where I'm from. It's where I saw parts of myself reflected back, in family, in stories, and in people who welcomed me. This place is off the beaten path. It's breathtaking. It's resilient.